Was she, did she do like some waitressing or like working at a bar or cafe or something? Like, did she
She
do
was a
anything
cook.
like that ever? A
She was
cook?
a cook at a mental health facility. Yeah.
Okay. Did she ever deal with them directly? Like, I feel like she did have some interaction, and I feel like she was really, gosh, I feel like she was really good in that way because I don't feel like she got hung up and like if somebody would have acted in a way that maybe another person would have been like, oh my God, I feel like it didn't unseat her. Like she would have just dealt with it really solidly. And can you see that?
Yep.
Um, and I think a lot of people like really loved her for that. Like maybe the patients or something. I feel like in a way that was therapeutic for them even more than maybe therapy they were receiving because I don't know. It feels like she just didn't judge like anything, just kind of saw them as a person and treated them like that. And I think that was really valued. I think she touched a lot of people, more people than she's caring to admit. And literally, as I'm talking about good things, she's like, just shut up, like almost
Yeah.
like she's not letting me say good things about her. Does that make sense?
Yep. It sure does.
Okay. Yeah, it's like, shut up. Like, she can't physically stop me. So I'm not gonna,
Yeah.
but, um, yeah, I just love her. She's very like humble, but not insecure. Like
Hmm.
she knows all this shit, but she doesn't. Sorry, she knows all this
No, it's
stuff, but
fine. No, yeah, that's probably her coming through. She,
yeah.
shit, damn, fuck, all of that.
Okay.
I mean, that would all come out from.
You
There's
notice
no
I did not
person.
cuss on the last one, so I'm going to blame her for that. So, um, no, but it's really cool. It's not a like a insecure, like, oh my God, I can't hear good things. More like, hush, like, I know, just move on type thing. So,
Hard to take.
yeah, it's like she
Hard to
doesn't.
take compliments.
Yeah,
I
it's
get
almost
that
like
from
she's
her.
cringing
Yeah.
over it. Like, stop. So that's really cool. But definitely from a place of self-worth and knowing it. Just I don't want to hear it out loud.
Right.
Um, and again, I feel in this even like this is more about her work life. I feel like there was a lot of importance there. Like I feel like it was a big part of her world, and also she was a big part of a lot of people's world. Can you see that?
Yes.
um, Not just a job that she like earned a paycheck and didn't care about. And
Mhm.
this was, I feel like it's so sweet. I feel like that was like her, like kind of one of her missions in life, like how she could really help people and reach people. Do you see that?
Yes. Yeah.
And did people tell you how much she ever
Yes.
heard?
She is sorely missed where she worked. And
Yeah.
it wasn't just a cook. I mean, it was a mental facility for criminals
Okay.
for mild charges.
Okay.
And they did. They loved her.
So
And
that,
anything, any like violent eruption or whatever, my mom could smooth out really
mm,
easily. They loved her. I don't know anyone that didn't love my mother. She affected
yeah.
when she was around.
Yeah.
And prior to
Literally,
that 10 years she worked in the deli before then, and then everybody loved her there.
yeah.
She was just a ray of light.
Yeah, definitely. And so the criminal thing makes sense because I think that's why she touched people so much because it was the lack of the judgment and the lack of fear that like people responded to. And yeah, there's like a respect there that um nobody would have messed with her, hurt her, whatever. And if somebody had, I think they would have had a really rough time. So that was just a really special thing that she had. It was like, so definitely more than a job, it was just like a calling, almost like she was placed there, and her particularly who she um, was just a really special mix of things to be perfect for that.